All right, I'm right back. Genesis 27, verse 6, July 28. I did 4 just before this. They're all in a row. Look at them all, starting with 1, 2, 3, 4, to get the story in a row. And Rebekah spake unto Jacob her son, saying, Behold, I heard thy father speak unto Esau thy brother, saying, Bring me venison, and make me savory meat, that I may eat, and bless thee before the Lord, before my death. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice according to that which I command thee. This is Jacob's mother talking to Jacob. Go now to the flock, and fetch me from thence 2 good kids of the goats, and I will make them savory meat for thy father, such as he loveth. And thou shalt bring it in to thy father, that he may eat, and that he may bless thee before his death. And Jacob said to Rebekah his mother, Behold, Esau my brother is a hairy man, and I am a smooth man. My father, peradventure, will feel me, and I shall seem to him as a deceiver, and I shall bring a curse upon me, and not a blessing. And his mother said unto him, Upon me be thy curse, my son. Only obey my voice, and go fetch me them. And he went and fetched, and brought them to his mother, and his mother made savory meat, such as his father loved. And Rebekah took goodly raiment for her eldest son Esau, which were with her in the house, and put them upon Jacob, her younger son. And she put the skins of the kids of the goats upon his hands, and upon the smooth of his neck. And she gave the savory meat and the bread, which she had prepared, into the hand of her son Jacob. And he came unto his father, and said, My father. And he said, Here am I. Who art thou, my son? And Jacob said unto his father, I am Esau, thy firstborn. I have done according as thou badest me. Arise, I pray thee, sit and eat of my venison, that thy soul may bless me. And Isaac said unto his son, How is it that thou hast found it so quickly, my son? And he said, Because the Lord thy God brought it to me. And Isaac said unto Jacob, Come near, I pray thee, that I may feel thee, my son, whether thou be my very son Esau or not. And Jacob went near unto Isaac his father, and he felt him, and said, The voice is Jacob's voice, but the hands are the hands of Esau. And he discerned him not, because his hands were hairy, as his brother Esau's hands. So he blessed him. And he said, Art thou my very son Esau? And he said, I am. And he said, Bring it near to me, and I will eat of my son's venison, that my soul may bless thee. And he brought it near to him, and he did eat, and he brought him wine, and he drank. And his father Isaac said unto him, Come near now, and kiss me, my son. And he came near and kissed him, and he smelled the smell of his raiment, and blessed him, and said, See, the smell of my son is as the smell of a field, which the Lord hath blessed. Therefore, God give thee of the dew of heaven, and the fatness of the earth, and plenty of corn and wine. Let people serve thee, and nations bow down to thee. Be Lord over thy brethren, and let thy mother's sons bow down to thee. Cursed be every one that curseth thee, and blessed be he that blesseth thee. And it came to pass, as soon as Isaac had made an end of blessing Jacob, and Jacob was yet scarce gone out from the presence of Isaac his father, that Esau his brother came in from his hunting. Turn the page. And he also had made savory meat, and brought it unto his father, and said unto his father, Let my father arise and eat of his son's venison, that thy soul may bless me. And Isaac his father said unto him, Who art thou? And he said, I am thy son, thy firstborn Esau. And Isaac trembled very exceedingly, and said, Who? Where is he that hath taken venison, and brought it to me, and I have eaten of all before thou camest, and have blessed him, yea, and he shall be blessed. And when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great exceeding bitter cry, and said unto his father, Bless me, even me also, O my father. And he said, Thy brother came with subtlety, and hath taken away thy blessing. And he said, Is not he rightly named Jacob? For he hath supplanted me these 2 times. He took away my birthright, and behold, now he hath taken away my blessing. And he said, Hast thou not reserved a blessing for me? And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, Behold, I have made him thy lord, and all his brethren have I given to him for servants. And with corn and wine have I sustained him. And what shall I do now unto thee, my son? And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Now, all of that what just happened right there, Abraham talked about that earlier. Abraham talked about that. When Isaac's servant went to get the wife, Rebecca, he brought the girl to Isaac. All that stuff that we just read right there about the blessings and stuff. I read that earlier. You see how it all comes together? If God says it, it's going to happen. And God has said it in this word, in this book. He overcomes Satan, completely restores the new heaven, the new earth. There's no threat of global warming destroying the earth. God will not let this happen. The destruction that comes upon our land is the war. Many millions of people die in this next big war. All over the globe. Horrendous misery and destruction. And God says in this word, unless He stops it, we will totally destroy everything. God does not want that to happen. He says, I go to prepare a place for you. That's not a lie. That's not like what the Negro said. If you like your doctor. Those people lie. God does not lie. Satan is a liar and the father of lies. The first lie was told in the garden. And it was told to Eve. She was deceived by Satan, the serpent. And then she shared that lie with Adam, her husband. That's when the fall happened right there. But throughout this book, where God says He's going to do something, You can believe it. All you gotta do, it's so simple. I'm not saying it's easy. It's a simple commandment. Seek me, and you will find me. Now also, if you seek him for the wrong reason, you're going to find him. You're going to find one of these, pow, right in your snot locker, man. You don't want to get on the bad side of God. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. And these words of Esau, her eldest son, were told to Rebekah. And she sent and called Jacob, her younger son, and said unto him, behold, thy brother Esau, as touching thee, doth comfort himself, purposing to kill thee. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice and arise. Flee thou to Laban, my brother, to Haran, and tarry with him a few days until thy brother's fury turn away, until thy brother's anger turn away from thee, and he forget that which thou hast done to him. Then I will send and fetch thee from thence. Why should I be deprived also of you both in one day? And Rebekah said to Isaac, I am weary of my life because of the daughters of Heth. If Jacob take a wife of the daughters of Heth, such as these which are of the daughters of the land, what good shall my life do me? Wow. All right, let's start something else. I'm going to have to put a mark here. I can read it. Oh, man. All right. No, I can't do it. I'm too tired. Well, he's telling me to do it. And Isaac called Jacob and blessed him and charged him and said unto him, Thou shalt not take a wife of the daughters of Canaan. Arise, go to Padanaram, to the house of Bethuel, thy mother's father, and take thee a wife from thence of the daughters of Laban, thy mother's brother. And God Almighty bless thee, and make thee fruitful and multiply thee, that thou mayest be a multitude of people, and give thee the blessing of Abraham to thee, and to thy seed with thee, that thou mayest inherit the land wherein thou art a stranger, which God gave unto Abraham. And Isaac sent away Jacob, and he went to Padanaram unto Laban, son of Bethuel, the Syrian, the brother of Rebekah, Jacob's and Esau's mother. When Esau saw that Isaac had blessed Jacob, and sent him away to Padanaram to take him a wife from thence, that as he blessed him, he gave him a charge, saying, Thou shalt not take a wife of the daughters of Canaan. Oh, man. And that Jacob obeyed his father and his mother, and was gone to Padanaram. And Esau, seeing that the daughters of Canaan pleased not Isaac his father, then went Esau unto Ishmael, and took unto the wives which he had Mahalath, the daughter of Ishmael, Abraham's son, the sister of Naboth, to be his wife. In other words, Esau didn't want wives of the Canaanites either. And Jacob went out from Beersheba and went toward Haran. Listen to this stuff. And he lighted upon a certain place and tarried there all night, because the sun was set. And he took of the stones of that place and put them for his pillows, and lay down in that place to sleep. Now I got this underlined here with a red marker. wonder how long ago I did that. And he dreamed, and behold, a ladder set up on the earth, and the top of it reached to heaven. And he behold, the angels of God ascending and descending on it. They were going up and down the ladder. This is in the dream. And behold, the Lord stood above it and said, I am the Lord, God of Abraham thy father, and the God of Isaac. The land whereon thou liest, to thee will I give it, and to thy seed. And thy seed shall be as the dust of the earth, and thou shalt spread abroad to the west, and to the east, and to the north, and to the south. And in thee and in thy seed shall all the families of the earth be blessed. Here we are talking about the blessings. And behold, I am with thee, and will keep thee in all places whither thou goest, and will bring thee again into this land. For I will not leave thee until I have done that which I have spoken to thee of. And Jacob awaked out of his sleep, and he said, Surely the Lord is in this place, and I knew it not. And he was afraid, and said, How dreadful is this place! This is none other but the house of God, and this is the gate of heaven. I'm almost done. And Jacob rose up early in the morning, and took the stone that he had put for his pillows, and set it up for a pillar, and poured oil upon the top of it. And he called the name of that place Bethel, but the name of the city was called Luz at the first. Then Jacob makes a vow. And Jacob vowed a vow, saying, If God will be with me, and will keep me in this way that I go, and will give me bread to eat and raiment to put on, so that I come again to my father's house in peace, then shall the Lord be my God. And this stone which I have set for a pillar shall be God's house. And of all that thou shalt give me, I will surely give the tenth unto thee. Wow, that's a lot. Now let me explain something to you. All right, this is July 28th, and I just read chapter 28 of Genesis, and I'm finished right now. I'm going to go on to 29 here in a few days maybe. Now listen to this. My memory has holes in it. I just framed something in my mind. I wanted to finish this off. Listen. There's no mistake what's happening here. God uses people. He uses their mouth, their hands, their resources, etc. God says, the earth is the Lord's, and the fullness thereof. All of this already belongs to God. Now what happened right there at the end, where Jacob vowed a vow to God. If God such and such, I will do such and such. You heard him talk about the tithe, the tenth. All the stuff that God is going to bless Jacob with, he's going to render back to God the tenth, 10%. If you did that today, blessings definitely come. There is definitely a harvest to a seed that is planted. It doesn't necessarily go to you. How do I know that? Because I planted a whole bunch of seeds in, And I've seen them grow in other areas. Places where I put prayer. You plant a physical seed like money, time, effort, clothing, stuff like that. A smile, TV, good works. You plant those seeds and they will grow in a lot of different places. Sort of like Johnny Appleseed planting apple trees all over the place. Yeah, I know you young people are saying, who's Johnny Appleseed? Oh well. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with this. If you diligently seek God for the right reason, He will reveal Himself to you. He says, you will find me. How do I know this? Because He revealed Himself to me, and I'm sharing with you. I'm done for tonight. Thank you, and God bless.